Please hold your applause until I have recognized everyone on the platform. The back row from your left, Jason Cordera, 2019 Distinguished Scholarship Award recipient. Lynn Johnson, 2019 Excellence in Faculty Service Award recipient. Robert Baines, Trustee, University System of New Hampshire. Christopher Pope, Trustee, University System of New Hampshire. Marcia Schmidt-Lane, Executive Director of Government Relations and Special Projects. Carrie Orwitz, 2019 Distinguished Undergraduate Teaching Award recipient. Jennifer DeMorris, Class of 2000, Graduates Class of 2013, CMA Class of 2014, and 2019 Distinguished Teaching Lecturer Award recipient. The front row from your left, Linda Carrier, 2019 Distinguished Graduate Teaching Award recipient. Rileigh Goulette, Class of 2018, and Graduate Student Class of 2019. Ed McKay, recipient of an Honorary Doctorate of Educational Leadership and tonight's commencement speaker. Donald L. Burks, 15th President, Plymouth State University. Robin Dorff, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. Gail Mears, Class of 1976 and Associate Provost. Kenneth Moulton, Class of 1973 and Trustee, University System of New Hampshire, and I'm Paula Lee Hobson, Vice President for University Advancement. And now, graduate speaker Rileigh Goulette with her remarks.
To figure out if I need to say any introduction. Good evening, Plymouth State University, graduate class of 2019. Tonight is about reflecting on the experiences you've had that have led you to this very moment. Think about the goals you set 10 years ago. Is this where you envisioned yourself? If not, that's okay. Thankfully for us, this ceremony is composed of young scholars to advanced doctors and researchers in between, all who have created their own unique timeline to educational success. Whether the test of yourself involved a long pause, charging ahead, erasing it all, or several deep breaths. You made it. In reflecting on my education these past 5 years, I'm grateful of what PSU has given me. Along with the spectacular New Hampshire scenery, I have been given an opportunity to embrace my experience in the field of education. Thank you to my undergraduate and graduate professors for their wisdom and encouragement. They proved that this community of educators doesn't stop at the campus line. I now have a vast professional network of professors who are in the field of education and alumni mentors to support my journey. I hope to someday mentor a PSU student like myself, who is uncertain to the direction of their curiosity, but is excited for what's to come. I'm grateful to have been a part of this well-rounded faith that promoted my interests, challenged my strengths, and allowed me to serve under honest leaders. Ut prosim, that I may serve. There are 3 tests worth taking in life. The test of self-determination, passion, and fulfilling your vision. My first and ongoing test began in silence of the world around me. I want you to focus on the movement of my lips as I enlighten you into the world that I hear. I was born with a profound hearing loss and I wear hearing aids in both of my ears. My passion for education began in preparing for preschool with my mother and father, who spent countless hours reading to me, ensuring that I would learn with my peers. By the age of 7, I knew I wanted to become a teacher. I was taught how to advocate for my own disability by ensuring that those who wished to speak to me allowed me to read their lips and repeat what they said, year after year. I was motivated to reaching success by my parents, educators, friends, and coaches. It made sense to serve like the people that served me. My first teaching internship was at Holderness Central School, where I was faced with the task of managing 23 fifth graders during a science lesson when my hearing aid batteries died. I'm grateful that my past experiences allowed me to communicate the obstacles that I faced that would otherwise be invisible. This past year, I have been fortunate to be working at Plymouth Regional High School, where I have students ages 14 to 21 with a wide range of abilities. It put education into a whole new perspective. I can use my childhood experiences within special education as an asset into my career as a special educator. It wouldn't have been possible without Plymouth State University. It was worth it. I am just where I need to be, supporting students with disabilities. Aside from teaching, I spent the other half of my college experience setting short-term goals in cross-country and track. My first year, we had a team of 6 runners, no indoor track, the building we're sitting in. Little did I know that in just a year, the foundation of a family within a family was built. Not only did I have the support of my professors, I had teammates who pushed the pace each and every race. I want to thank my coach, John Offler, for the insight of leaving it better than you found it, a mantra I take with me wherever I go. The vision I have for my current and future students is that they pass the test of self-determination by identifying their strengths, balancing their weaknesses, and discovering their passion. They too will participate in an educational experience that focuses on the able, not the label of disability. I ask, as you weave your imprint into the world and the fields that you're in, to assess individuals for their unique abilities and be willing to learn how to support them, so they also have an opportunity to demonstrate their worth. Our main task in life is to immerse ourselves within the world around us and the world within us. I'd like to close with an original poem. Of all the wisdom you've come to know, the seeds of life extend to grow, for which you choose to water down and feed the melody of the world around. Of all the footprints upon the earth, the trail you leave is your worth, for youth will trek to search and find the gaps within unanswered time. Of all the words left unsaid to this day, turn to them and end the delay. For the time is now to lift the land and push the future from your hands. May you remember the sprout from which you grew, the place from which you come, for it has planted the soil in you to rise when others are done. May your vision of tomorrow enrich the world today, to strive, to seek, to find, but not to yield. Alfred Lord Tennyson. Thank you.